LED means light emitting diode. The shape of the LED is like this. What is the use of this LED? Here LED means light emitting diode. This diode is used to test LED means light emitting diode. The shape of the LED is like this. There is no bulb in it. It have two lids, that is longer one and shorter one. Longer one is called positive, that is connected to the positive terminal. Here shorter one is negative. What is the use of LED means? This is like a tester, a testing of small, very small current in a circuit. Suppose in a circuit very small current is there, you can identify by using these LEDs. Example, cell phone, calculator, TV remote, etc. Generally all electronic goods having LEDs, remote, by operating the remote at TV, switch on, switch off means small bulb is glowing, that is LED. And you can test whether the current is passing or not immediately. Very small current also identify by using this LED. Nowadays, for the street light also we use LED bulbs. Not only street lights, in a house also so many lights are made up of LEDs only. Why means they use very small current. We can save the current easily by using LEDs. And long lasting. Long lasting means there is no filament in this LED. That's why there is no problem of filament fail. Okay, next one is the scientist Luigi Galvani. In 1780, the scientist Luigi Galvani proposed an experiment. That is, he conducted an experiment in the 7th class. Already you know very well electric cell. Here electric cell means voltaic cell, Lagrange cell, bichromate cell, dry cell. Different types of cells are there. In the 7th class already you know very well about the electric cell. Electric cell means that is generally used for production of current. That means chemical energy is converted into electrical energy. Chemical energy is converted into electrical energy, that is called electric cell. Electric cells means already we know very well Lagrange cell, voltaic cell, bichromate cell and dry cell. Dry cell means what is the use of dry cell? Dry cells are used in the battery lights, torch lights or wall clocks like this. So many are there. Okay, in 1780, the scientist Luigi Galvani conducted an experiment. What is that experiment? He hanged the frog legs. The dead frog legs are hanged with a clip, metallic clip. By using metallic clip only, he hanged the frog legs, that is dead frog legs. By touching with another metal, he found that some shaking happened inside the leg. That means generally these are living condition, some shaking is happening. But without any living condition, they move. That means even died also after so many hours, it may be happened observed by this Luigi Galvani. From the experiment, what he says, each and every human beings and animals, whatever the living things, that means human beings and animals, these are all having current inside in it. That means very small currents are there inside the body of animal or living things. That is human beings also. There is a big storm for this announcement. That means nobody says before his galvanic. First time he says each and every animals or human beings are consists of current inside in it. That's why stretching is happen. That means by touching it, that frog leg is shaking. Some shaking, twitching of frog leg is happened due to the touching of with another metal. Okay, next one is the scientist Volta. In 1800, the scientist Volta conduct the same experiment. The scientist Volta conduct the same experiment. Suppose same that means he also take the frog legs. He using the copper clips. Suppose if he touch with a copper metal, there is no change happened in this. That is, there is no twitching of frog leg. When the frog leg is shaking, the twitching is happen by touching with another metal only. By touching with another metal only, this type of twitching or shaking is happened, conducted by the experiment, that is the scientist Volta. Nowadays, the potential difference unit is volt. That is volt. By the name of scientist Volta, we use volts. Potential difference or EMF of the battery, we use volts. On the name of this Volta, he conducted. That means he prepared or manufactured one cell, that is voltaic cell. He prepared one cell, that is called voltaic cell. The first cell is manufactured by the scientist Volta, that is called voltaic cell. Okay, next one. What are electrodes? Electrolyte. What is electrolysis? What is electroplating? Okay, first one is electrodes. Electrodes means what? Here electrode means the metals are used for the negative and positive terminal of the battery, that is called electrodes. Some metals are used for the negative and positive terminal of the battery, those are called electrodes. Here electrolyte means that is a liquid form. Generally solids, suppose some solids allow the current freely, those are called conductors. Some solid does not allow the current freely, those are called insulators. Here electrolyte means some liquids allows the current freely, those are called electrolytes. Here electrolyte and electrolysis. Electrolysis means the process of converting, the process of purifying. That means by using anode and cathode, and by using electrolyte, that means by using the electrodes and electrolyte, we can separate the compounds of the elements. Suppose a metal and non-metal is combined state, we can separate by using this electrodes and electrolyte. That process is called electrolysis. Okay, how to make the electric cell? This is an electric cell. How to make an electric cell? Take two copper rods and two zinc rods. Copper rod means generally copper wires are there, connecting wires. Take a thick wire, that is nearly the copper wire is 1 millimeter thickness, 5 centimeter long. Otherwise 2 mm also you can take. Cutting two copper wires like this. And zinc. How to get the zinc means these two are injection bottles. Injection bottles. Zinc means in a dry cell, the outer layer of the dry cell. Suppose already used batteries are there. In that used batteries, remove the outer layer of that used battery and roll it. That rolled part is called zinc one. These are also cutting like this. Zinc means same. Thickness is 2 mm. Length is either 5 cm or 10 cm like this. Like this, these first take injection bottles. Take two injection bottles, clean well. This rubber cork is there, 2 holes rubber cork. Through the one hole, insert a copper rod, another hole, zinc rod. Give some gap between copper and zinc, nearly 2 or 3 centimeters. Here also another injection bottle, also same thing you can take. And insert the two rods. First connect the zinc and copper rod of this with a copper terminal. That means by using the copper wire, connect the zinc rod and copper rod of the two bottles. Next, the copper rod is connected to the positive terminal of the LED, and the negative terminal of the LED is connected to the zinc rod. And pour in these two injection bottles for the sulfuric acid. Here H2SO4 means sulfuric acid. Up to the 3/4 of the bottle is filled with sulfuric acid, dilute sulfuric acid. Now the electric cell is ready. Suppose by connecting the LED bulb, immediately that start glowing. Why it is glowing means in this electric cell, chemical energy is converted into electrical energy. The scientist wrote a proposal like this. That means by using different metal rods, and electrolyte, we can make the electric cell. What is the use of that electric cell means? Chemical energy is converted into electrical energy. Suppose same experiment is repeated by using lemon juice. By using lemon juice. Suppose remove the sulfuric acid, we can use lemon juice also. Along tamarind juice. Tamarind juice. And tomato juice like this. By using citrus fruits, orange juice like this, citrus fruits also we can make the electric cell. Instead of sulfuric acid, we use lemon juice. That also produce the current. That means chemicals are there. Citrus fruits having acidic property, and electrolyte, good electrolyte. So we can glow the LED bulb. This is suggested by scientist Volta. Okay, next one is electroplating. What is meant by electroplating? Electroplating means what? Electroplating means in the electrolysis method, by using the electrolysis process or method, we can give coating the costlier metals on cheap particles. Suppose you take the any cheap particle, and the cheap particle, by you can coat the costliest metal, either silver or gold, like this. For example, 1 gram gold articles. 1 gram gold articles. Here 1 gram gold articles means looks like gold, but that is not completely gold. Just 1 gram gold is coating on that articles. And the second one, ball bearings. Ball bearings. Generally, ball bearings are made up of iron, but when you use the iron ball bearings, what happened? Slowly, corrosion or rusting is happening. They are damaged. It is not used further also. So these ball bearings are made up of zinc coating, by coating with zinc or chromium, nickel, like this. And gas stove, steel gas stove. Suppose steel gas stove means that is not completely steel. That is steel means that is an alloy. Iron, chromium, carbon, like this. By using that, we can prepare the gas stove. Like a stainless steel article also, alloy also. So some articles are looks like silver. Some articles are looks like silver. That means it is not completely silver. So silver coated articles. That means cheap articles are coated with silver. That's why it is called silver. Looks like silver. So this process is called electroplating. Here electroplating means there is a process. By using the electrolysis process, we can coating the costlier metal on the cheap particles. Okay, next class I explain one experiment of the electroplating process by using the copper sulfate.